Welcome back. In this episode, we're going to be learning all about developing guidance skills in children. Understanding and guiding children's behavior requires knowledge of child growth and development. How will you empower children to solve their own problems and develop self-discipline? Let's find out. So join me, Miss Trott, as we learn all about developing guidance skills in children. Effective guidance should maintain children's self-esteem and produce a desired change in behavior. Self-regulation and self-control are the long-term goals of guidance. Another goal of guidance is to promote pro-social behaviors among children. That means behaviors that are acts of kindness that demonstrate cooperation, helpfulness, and empathy. Children need teachers who guide and support them. Teachers should be warm, affectionate, and nurturing. They should interact often with the children, asking open-ended questions. Children in this type of environment will show certain positive characteristics, including independence, verbalization, cooperation, task persistence, and high self-esteem. There are some general guidelines for developing effective guidance skills that will help you become an effective teacher. One of the first steps is to observe children. You then need to reflect and ask yourself how you respond to each of the children in your class. To understand children of differing cultures, it's important to learn about family and cultural appropriate variations. Do you hold any bias or stereotypes? Are you expecting certain behaviors from children based on cultural, gender, personality, or appearance? Being honest about your own attitudes and how they may influence your interactions will allow you to be more objective. As an early childhood teacher, you will teach children by modeling acceptable behavior every time you speak and move around. Likewise, the children in your classroom will teach each other. Whatever effect you have on the children's behavior, in turn, will affect other children's behavior. There are specific guidance techniques that can be useful in guiding children's behaviors. These include creating a positive verbal environment, using positive reinforcement, using consequences, warnings, appropriate timeouts, the use of iMessages, effective praise, suggesting and prompting, persuading, redirecting, modeling, listening, ignoring, and encouraging. Child guidance may be direct or indirect. Direct guidance involves nonverbal and verbal actions, including body language and facial expressions. Your nonverbal actions need to reinforce what you are communicating verbally. There are few principles for developing direct guidance skills that can be followed. These include using simple language, speaking in a relaxed voice, being positive and providing cues, offering choices with care, encouraging independence and cooperation, being firm, being consistent, providing time for change, consider feelings, and intervening when necessary. Indirect guidance involves outside factors that influence behavior. The physical setup of a center and the daily schedule are forms of indirect guidance. They can indirectly influence both the children's and teachers' behaviors. For example, a well-planned facility makes supervision easier and supports positive behavior. You will feel more relaxed and the child will feel safer. When guiding children's behavior, your actions should always promote a positive self-concept in each child. A child's self-concept includes the qualities the child believes they possess. It's a result of beliefs, feelings, and perceptions a child has for themselves. During early childhood, another part of self-concept emerges called self-esteem. Self-esteem involves making judgments about your own worth and feelings. A child's self-esteem is mirrored in their behaviors. Children with a positive self-esteem perceive themselves as able and important, and they accept and respect themselves as well as others. In many subtle ways, a teacher affects how children feel about themselves. You provide these messages in your verbal and nonverbal feedback. These signals either promote or decrease a child's self-esteem. Now let's review what we learned. Effective guidance skills are necessary for effective teaching. Effective guidance should maintain children's self-esteem and produce a desired change in behavior. Self-regulation and self-control are the long-term goals of guidance. Another goal of guidance is to promote pro-social behaviors among children. Child guidance can be direct or indirect. You may wish to develop some specific guidance techniques to help in creating a positive environment. When guiding children's behavior, your actions should always promote positive self-esteem in children. That wraps us up for this episode. You can learn more about this topic by reviewing the resources posted in your course. As always, if you have any questions, please contact me or your instructor. Thanks for joining me, Miss Trott, as we learn all about developing guidance skills in children. See you next time.